Two real types of people in this world. One type gets a lot of attention and conversation in the media. The other goes neglected. An underclass, seemingly unworthy of any attention at all. Today, that's going to change. At least for the people in this room. Pay attention as Reid explains who that underclass is.
You're in for a surprise today. A couple of surprises, actually. The purpose of this speech is to share something with you as a group. 6 months ago, I had joined Toastmasters 6193, and all of you have shared so much, and I really haven't reciprocated, because sharing's not my bailiwick. Even as a child, I wasn't great about sharing my toys, and as an adult, I'm not great about sharing the details of my life. So this is very difficult. And it brings me to my first admission. I'm a cheater. The last 3 speeches that I've given were more or less memorized. And that's not why I joined Toastmasters. I joined Toastmasters to learn the skills to be an impromptu speaker. And I want to change that. So today, I'm no longer a cheater. And in making that transition, I decided to go to my mentor, Denny Ward, and I asked him, Denny, what can I do to make that transition? And you know what he said to me? I'm speechless. And after that, he said, talk about what you know. So I sent a little probe down deep into my brain and looked around. And it was very sad to discover I don't actually know anything. Which is really disconcerting because I went to private schools and I have all these letters behind my name. And I suspect as my parents watch this video tomorrow, they're going to be looking for a refund. Which would be fine if they're looking for the refund from the educational institutions, but I think they'll be looking at me. Which brings me to my second admission. I did, after a while, after a couple of weeks of noodling about it, discover something I knew quite intimately. And something of a quite personal nature. You're used to seeing me come up here, you're probably expecting a lot of jokes and silliness and sardonic humor. But this is a very serious topic. This is a very serious admission. I'm skinny. But let's not mince words. Let's not pretend. The reality is, I'm not thin-skinned, I'm not thin-boned, I'm skinny. And I've been skinny most of my life. And being skinny isn't easy. Being skinny can be just as difficult as being large. Let me tell you what it's like on the playground as a kid. You get called just as many names as fat people. String bean, Stretch Armstrong, Noodle Boy, Orangutan, you name it. They've got all kinds of horrible names. And they tell jokes about you all day long. You must have to run around in the shower to get wet. When you take a bath, do you slip down the drain? What's it like down there? Are there alligators down in the sewers? Some people make funny jokes that they think they're so funny. You must be a great magician. All you have to do is turn sideways to disappear. But these things aren't funny. They're hurtful. We skinny people have feelings too. And what really bothers me about being skinny is the fact that people ask for my help all the time. Home improvement projects. Reid, I have a clog in a 4-inch drain. Could you come over and stick your arm down there and clean it up for me? I don't have time for that. Thanks, Tom. That's what I need. That's just what I need. I was online last night looking around for material, researching this topic. And you know, there's quite a bit online, but it's not about skinny people. I was looking at websites of all the dangers of being underweight. Things like anemia. Do you know that skinny people are more likely to die in car accidents? They don't have any cushioning. But as I looked around the websites, I discovered a whole bunch of pop-ups came to me. And you know what those pop-ups were for? Weight loss! Do I look like I need to lose around large people now. And we short people get the short end of the stick. When you go to the airport, you've got seats A, B, and C. Where does the skinny person get stuck? B, between two large people, every time. And when you go to the store, you can't find clothes that fit. Does this collar look like it fits? I've got skinny elbows, skinny wrists, skinny neck, skinny legs. I got no butt. It's not easy. We don't have a large person store. There are large person stores. There's no skinny tall person store. I have to have my shirts custom made or look like an orangutan wearing a suit. The world revolves around being large. And I think that we should all have more compassion for the skinny people, like Thomas's daughter, Emily. Because some of us skinny people, oh dear, would like to look like this. But it's really rather difficult. So the next time that you see someone skinny, hold your tongue for a moment. Have some compassion. Be nice to us and tell us, you look great today. Have a great day.